Well, I've been involved in the real estate market in Sotogrande since 2007. I got involved exactly at the time when things were beginning to peak. Thereafter we entered the crisis, which was not only a crisis here in Spain, but obviously across the world. And that led to many issues here in Spain, which led to the drop in prices, the drop in demand, and the drop in things. Sotogrande itself is very much a second home market. And of course, if you live in London or in Paris or in Belgium somewhere, your second home is the first one that will be affected when you have the pinch, when you feel the pinch. So basically the market peaked in 2007 and thereafter started coming down because of the crisis. And we've seen prices tumble and the demand come down quite dramatically. Prices have really come down about 30–35%. Sotogrande is a little bit different in that is an urbanization, which is a luxury urbanization. Many of the very wealthy Spaniards from Madrid and Seville have second homes here. So Sotogrande has attracted a lot of families who are sport orientated, but it also has Gibraltar, which is very close here, only 20 minutes. And Gibraltar, of course, is a place where you have the offshore gaming companies are now based there. A lot of the insurance companies have their bases there. And those people do have secondary homes here in Sotogrande, and some of them even commute back and forth, those who become residents here in Spain. So Sotogrande is slightly different. So we do have that demand. But having said that, like the rest of Spain, prices have come down here. Not as dramatically perhaps, because as I say, these are privately owned and older properties. Things over the last 2 years, I think we've been along the bottom. And in 2015, we've seen a significant increase in demand. The 2nd of January here, the phones were hot. People asking about new properties and perhaps taking the pinch. This also happened, this phenomenon, in 2014 as well. And 2014 was certainly my best year here on the coast. Having started in 2007, of course, so I'm starting from a very low base. Thereafter, things have developed quite well, and things are continuing to grow. I think 2015 will see a continuation in the growth of demand, and those will be converted into sales. Investors really in Sotogrande itself will not find a yield. The prices are still too high and the rental price is too low to deliver a yield. It's not an investment market, it is a place where people live. We have people here living all year round. But the resale market, I think, will continue to do well until the construction over a period of time might take off again. As far as the near future, the rest of 2015, I do believe now is the time to come. The pound is very strong against the euro, and we find that is also to the benefit of the British buyer. The market has reached the bottom, and that is evidenced by sellers not wanting to discount anymore. We do see sales. I am changing my prices on my website so that they reflect a real price rather than I wish to get that price and happy to discount 20% off my asking price, which is a little bit silly sometimes because you really don't know where you are. So if you have a discount of 5%, maybe that sort of more or less makes sense, and that is being reflected in the market. If you price to sell, you're getting a sale. That's what's happening. Last November, Cerberus capital fund from America bought Sotogrande SA. Sotogrande SA is the company that retains ownership of the unsold plots that were originally set out by McMicken and the master plan here in the urbanization Sotogrande. Clearly they've seen an upside to that purchase, which they paid, I think, 220 million euros for. And these companies come in, jiggle about with something, we don't know exactly what they're going to do, and then resell at a profit. They're serious companies. This particular one, I think, bought Chrysler and sold it to Mercedes, so we're talking about very serious investors here. They are also buying other things in Spain, which is quite interesting as well. So, a focused, serious fund spending some money in Sotogrande is good news for all of us here. It's good news for residents because the prices probably be propped up along with everyone else. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens there.